Hi, I'm Tim, and I welcome you to a world of pain, suffering.
Ouch! Can you stop? Ouch! Can you stop? Ouch! Can you stop? Ouch! Can you stop? Can you stop?
Admin abuse,
Yeah, it is an emote.
and me.
What does this do?
Hey. Ow. You nuked.
I figured that out.
Who's my favorite little psychopath? That's right, you are.
You obtain a stand by finding a stand arrow that casually spawns anywhere around the map, in any random ditch, trash can, alleyway, what else. If you want to remove your stand, you will need to find a roca carrefour which also spawns in the middle of nowhere. After obtaining a stand arrow, you have to commit London on yourself, probably get HIV, and there you go, you obtain a stand. After obtaining the stand, there's not much to do except for committing mass genocide, so you can rob the people's wallets to go and fill your gambling addiction by gambling for emotes. Sounds simple enough, right? 3 times a day, someone asking me how to obtain a stand was to get a stand arrow. It's kind of insane. Honestly, there's just add like upon spawning in, you just get like a pop-up saying, hey, if you want to obtain a stand, go around the map and fight a damn arrow. Like, oh, come on, like, have you ever played a Georgia game before? How hard can it be to obtain a Honestly, comparing this game to any other shooter game, well, wait, what do you mean other shooter game? There's no other shooter game around except for AUT being a gacha pay-to-win fucking greedy ass. As I was saying, this game is actually, compared to other games, way more fun. There's no pay-to-win aspect. There is no hard grinding involved. You can just play the game, have fun, beating the shit out of people like I always do, because it's obviously the best excuse is you need the money to gamble emotes. I need to fill my gambling addiction. Other than that, the community is obviously really small, so you have the advantage of beating up random new players, constantly joining the game, having no idea what to do, again, not knowing how to find errors, so you can just beat them up for free cash to fill your gambling addiction. As long as the game has a small community. Use the time! So far in the game, there's only 4 stands you can currently obtain without admin help. That being Zapatino, the world, well, not Zapatino the world, but you know, the world, Dio stand, you know, King Crimson, and the Hundo. Honestly, the world in this game is pretty much what you expect from as a world in every other JoJo game. You got your knife throws, your sign slams, you got your Kakuing treatment, and all the other classic moves the world would be known for. Stopping time, throwing construction equipment at people. But, because you have a Roadhouse King, I give it a solid 10 out of 10. Way too fucking fun to use. Sabatim in this game is clearly the favorite child of the main lead dev, Gojo. And wanna know why? That's simple. First of all, he always likes to beat the living shit out of me with it. Second of all, why is the requirement for the finisher cutscene for the world below 95 HP, but the Platinum can finish just below 121? Why? That's 30 fucking HP different. Also, he doesn't need a time stop cooldown active You need to imagine there's a global time stop cooldown, and if you want to actually land the finisher despite the fact that your opponent is below those 95 HP, you need to pray to RNG Jesus that a Zahando Zawado didn't just pop itself by a fucking Zahando user, and then you get the Road Roller cutscene. The special finisher. Only then. Meanwhile, Zapatium can just fucking do whatever he wants. But of course he can do it. Other than that, Zapatium basically plays similar like the world, except that your ranged move is not on the T but on the B, and knocks your opponent back, so it's something that complex then unfortunately. And you have a stuffing. That is basically the same. You have a ground slam, which is basically a reskin of the sign slam. You have your kick barrage, your normal barrage. Your heavy punch launches you forwards, allowing for some really annoying combo finishers. And you can also give someone the Cocoon treatment as the Zapatium, which is kinda cursed. King Crimson in this game is basically the equivalent of your average angry 13-year-old child sitting in front of his computer and being mad over losing in fighting games. Though considering that Golden Experience Requiem is already in work, and we already have a really well-polished Golden Experience in its normal form, yeah, I can kinda see why he has so many anger issues. Other than that, you have your classic moves that just got reskinned, for example the ground slam or the range move. Although the standoff has 2 styles of range moves, I would say. You throw 2 styles of scalpels instead of just 1. Which actually makes for a really funny cheese tactic, if you believe it or not. Because you can just use your first, like if you use it, the first style people will think, oh hey, yeah, he used his range move. And then the second that they unblock and he get hit by the second, like, I don't know. I have had it so many times where people would just unblock after the first style would hit. And they just get hit by the second. I have no idea why, but I guess it works. And the beatdown actually is a unique concept from what I've seen in other JoJo games. Except for the last 3 punches where he just donuts you. I think I have seen it somewhere else. But other than that, King Crimson in here actually is a rather unique stand. Actually, I like it. It's kind of fun to play, especially considering that the beatdown is the longest and most brutal one. I love it. 8 out of 10. When it comes to the Hando, there's not really much I could talk about because the stand has still not been finished. There's only like 4 or 5 moves on that thing, 2 of which are literally special moves. That being the Hando Zavado, stopping time for like literally 2 seconds. I mean, I love that it's fucking hilarious. I love that meme. And then the other one just being a beatdown, where you just beat the living shit out of someone. Other than that, you have one move that's basically like a ground slam reskin, if you want it like that. Though it works a little bit different when it comes to knockback, and then you have your barrage and your heavy, your arm move. Though I have never managed to successfully hitting that. Like I don't know if it's because you don't have the hyper armor on it and a random move just always cancel it, or if you knock them away it doesn't have ground pickup like Zapatinum's air move. So overall this stand has not been finished and I don't recommend playing it yet, except you want to bully people with the beatdown, or just be a huge asshole like me with admin commands, spamming the Hando Zawado every 5 seconds. Golden experience in this game is actually way more fun to play than you believe, and way too much fucking brain than you believe. You can literally punch the soul out of our living beings and beat them with a wombo combo, and then when they finally regain consciousness, you just drop kick their ass and fucking beat them down with a 7-page muda. It's a pain! Other than that, the character moveset is actually very unique, except for one move where you can just summon a root up on the ground. I have seen it in other games. I honestly feel like the root move is a little bit more inspired from the AOT version. Though it is basically the same thing as Hando, his ground slam, right? It's literally kind of the same, just with a root instead of a rock. On an app, you have an awakening. It's actually the first character having an awakening. After you have 100 heat, or well, maximum heat, and get below 25% of your current HP, or well, your maximum HP, that is. I did some funny testing with Nettie. I'm a good friend, I promise, no Nettie will harm. If you use Awakening, you get some health back, you unlock Golden Experience Requiem, and get, for now, well, from what I've seen, a damage buff. And that's really all to it. Now, Golden Experience Requiem is in development currently, and will, from what I know, be the next thing to be added. Yeah, if you want to see some sneak peeks of that, make sure to go down in the description of this video. There's the link for the Discord server, and join the Discord server, so you can keep on updated with the updates and new sneak peeks. So you may be wondering, why do you make this video? After all, you are okay, who piped me? Who the fuck? Now you may be wondering, why do you make this video? You're an animation dude. You make animations. Where's the next? Now, despite the fact that I have been sponsored by the developers of the game and general by the community apparently, because yeah, we're not gonna talk about that live stream where literally World War III was going on around me. I first started playing this game, like I literally randomly found it, right? From what I can recall, show it on screen, Editor Tim here, to Editor Tim, show it somewhere here. Was on, well, the 7th August 2024. Now, I know I have found the game a little bit earlier. I don't know how much, 1 or 2 months. But back then, basically King Crimson the Hunt was still a work in progress. The first map revamp was not even existent yet. And then somebody got an entire map revamp. I think even Whitesnake was obtainable back then. I'm not 100% sure. Honestly, no, I don't think so. All I remember is the attacking dummy having white to snake. It was the only way you could use your counter on the wall to heal yourself, which was a pain in the ass. Now back then I already really enjoyed this game, and I thought already, yo dude, this is way too underrated, not gonna lie. I'm excited to see how it goes in the future, and by now, honestly, this game is really underrated, like seriously. I really just hope the best for the developers, because it's been a passion project by the developers, which I can definitely tell by playing it. And honestly, with all the sarcasm in this video aside, it is literally one of the most fun JoJo games I've ever played. With that being said, go check out the game in the description of this video, join the Discord server for more sneak peeks and updates, like and subscribe, or I will send you to Brazil.
Why you guys think that? What? Why do I hear boss music? Huh?